Hi, sitting here in the hospital at Grand Forks today. Mike's having his PET scan done. It's going to take about 2 hours for the test. So I thought while I was sitting here waiting, I might make a little video, um, get some of my angst out. It's just my nerves. We talked about things the last few days about what's going on with him, and we agree. We're just going to take it one day at a time. That's all we can do. One day at a time, sweet Jesus. Welcome to Chat and Tales with Jen, and I hope you all are having a decent day. It's really nice here today. I think it's in the 80s, and we're in shorts. We left really early this morning, about 5:30, and the drive down was decent. Not a lot of traffic. Yeah, pretty good. Brought my own treats today, my own drink, and little snack if I get hungry. So it's an all-day thing. Mike hasn't been able to eat since yesterday at dinner time. So nothing but water. And he's not going to be allowed to eat anything until about 6 hours after his test. So he might be a little grumbly. Kind of loud here. I have a floor cleaner. It's automated, goes by itself. Mike and I have nicknamed it Rosie the Robot after the Jetsons, you know? There's a picture of it. I hope you saw that thing moving around. It's kind of loud. But anyway, it has a camera on the front. And if you get too close to it, it'll stop. It just goes around here all day. And, yeah. I don't know if you watched my last few videos, but I've been venting quite a bit. Yesterday was a strange day. I literally cried all day. Everything we did, we went to get milk and things at the Dollar General, and I was crying, walking. Went to get a bite to eat. I was sitting there crying, and the waitress kept walking by and looking at me really strange, and I just say, "Oh, I'm okay." The tears leaving my eyes. Oh, that's just strength. That's just strength. That's weakness leaving me. And yeah, good stuff. Not really good. I'm gonna cry again, guys. People are already looking at me. Oh, God, my eyes get this dark. I really had enough sleep, honestly. I'm good. Went to bed about 9 o'clock, fell asleep. I got home about 9:30. And, gosh, he came right in. He sat down on the bed, and he got that little back scratcher. I call it his magic wand, because he'll scratch it just really lightly on my back, and it's just like magic. I go to sleep. So I must have fell asleep about 9:30. So yeah, it's a comforting thing. So this is an all-day thing. My gosh. They've got a nice little charging thing here. Look at this. You can't see the whole thing I'm sitting on, but it's got a roof on it that's like enclosed. And I'm facing the Starbucks. Prices aren't crazy over there. They want $4.25 for a tall. So that's equivalent to a small coffee if you've never been. That's how their sizes run. The last time we were here, I had a caramel macchiato. It was pretty good. I went over there this morning. I brought my own ice and my own root beer. I went and asked him for a cup I was totally prepared to pay for. She gave it to me. Yeah, cup, lid, straw, for free. Hardly anybody does that anymore. So about 2-3 weeks ago, well, it was when Mike was in the emergency room. I went through McDonald's just to get an iced tea. I was so thirsty. But on their sign it says, any drink $1. That's not true. They charged me $3.25 for a medium iced tea. But when I questioned it, she went and got the manager. And the manager came to the window and says, oh no, that's the right price. And I said, well, this is what it says on your sign. I'm sorry, I had ordered a large and it was $3.50, she said. So they had me pull up to the second window. I don't know why. She said it was going to take a minute to get me iced tea. So I waited almost 5 minutes for that. And she brought it to the window and hands it to me, and it's a medium. I'm like, no, I ordered a large. She says, well, then you're going to have to pull back through the drive-thru and reorder it. I said, seriously, $3.25 for a medium iced tea? I said, that's crazy. So today I came prepared. I wasn't going to buy any drinks anywhere. It's way too crazy. I noticed if you buy a bottle of anything, soda, water, anything, it's up over $2 now. Almost $3. Some of the things I see are $2.75. And with health risks and everything else, why would you even buy it? So, yeah. Brought a great big cup of water, and I brought my thermos full of ice and a couple of cans of root beer. Need a little bit of something to keep me going. I had just a sliver of strawberry cheesecake Danish, maybe about 1.5 inches wide or so. I just needed, I don't know. I needed some comfort to keep me going through this. It'll be high protein this afternoon. That's not great for my kidneys, but that little bit of Danish is like too many carbs. Yes, there's probably a couple hundred calories right there, plus the sugar. I don't need that. But anywho, since this whole ordeal with Mike, I've lost 17 pounds. I've only been to the pool 2 or 3 times in the last few weeks, and or a couple weeks, and I'm really feeling the strain. That extra exercise does help. It does help get the angst out of my body, the stress. There's hardly anybody here. There's a lot of people here. It's a huge hospital, but here in the lobby it's not too bad. It's not too loud. Gosh, looking at my eyes, it looks like I've been crying, but I haven't. They've got the state flag. They've got the American flag. This hospital's so nice, but see, I'm sitting up by the front entrance, the main entrance, but it's not finished. You can't get in that way. There's like no driveway, no parking lot. It's just all mounds of dirt. Cones, construction. And I hope they get it soon, especially if we have to keep coming here, which it seems like we do. we were talking about it. We may have to get a place here in town, especially if he's diagnosed with the cancer. We'll have to come here so often. And there's a couple of places. There's a nice mobile home park. It's pretty big. The lot rent's not crazy. Boy, some kids screaming. I hate that. I hate that. I'm sure you can hear it. At the trailer park, mobile home park, they want to sell us a brand new trailer that just brand new. And between that and the lot rent would be $1,100, which I don't think is crazy high. But I don't want to pay that much. Mainly because if something happened to Mike, there is no way I would be able to keep that up myself. So I talked to him about renting, and rent is a lot less. And it would be bigger than what we're living in now. And I would be able to get Nettie a friend. My cat, get her a friend. Kind of like to get a small dog, but the thought of being in a mobile home park, the barking, the noises, stuff like that, I don't know if I want to contribute to that. Plus the going in and out. You take them outside in the snow and it's so cold here. I don't know. Well, I might update this later. Just wanted to let you guys know I'm talking quiet. There's some people next to me now. And don't worry, no matter what, everything's going to work out for our good, and have a happy day.